Hey folks, I'm Chuck Black. We're doing quokka-prime from scratch. We're talking today about cloning quokka-prime, which we will do in order to use it as a reference when building our own version of quokka-prime. Now the next thing we want to do is grab our quokka-prime code, or my quokka-prime code, that you can download to your system for your own knowledge and benefit in comparing to what you do if you do this in concurrently or alongside my code. So down here, I am first going to go back, change directory to here because I don't want to put quokka-prime in Python 52 weeks. I'm going to do a clone once again. And so I want to go to quokka-prime. I'm going to click here on code and I'm going to copy this HTTPS. And now that I have that in my buffer, I'm going to say git clone, and then I'm going to paste that in here. That looks okay. So let's let it roll, cloning into quokka-prime. It's loading in all of this information, uploading, updating files, and it's done. And so now I should be able to see that I have quokka-prime. There's my quokka-prime folder. And if I go down into it, I should see all of my quokka-prime stuff. Now, not all of this will work at this point. We could run it, but many things will fail because we haven't completed installing everything. And we also haven't imported or opened it in PyCharm. So let's open it in PyCharm next. So now we're going to open the quokka-prime into PyCharm. So I'm going to go up here, say File, I'm going to say Open, and it's going to show me this. Now it took a while for it to realize quokka-prime was there, but it is there. You can see it has a little, I don't know, that icon is special in some way. So I'm going to say OK. Now the next thing that it's going to do is it say, do you want me to open it in this window? In which case it blows away what was here. Do you want me to open a new window? I could let it do that. Do you want me to attach it? That would be, it would attach it into this project or cancel. I'm going to say open it in this window because I don't really care at this moment about the 52 weeks of Python. So I'm going to go ahead and open it in this window. Now there's a lot of code here, so it's going to take it a while to read it all in. It needs to do the indexing step, and that can take a while as well, but eventually you should see quokka-prime stuff start to come here. It's showing me tips still, so you can say show me tips if you want. I'm going to say don't show me tips in the future and just do that. And here you see I have all of my quokka-prime code. Now things are really busy. You can see down here at the bottom it says scanning files to index. So this is actually going to take a while because it does this in the background. In fact, if you come up here, it does eventually load everything. Here's my server modules that has Flask in it, etc. Here is my user interface. This is pretty cool. It's got the JavaScript stuff. I don't really edit it from here, but that's good. I have my terminal-based user interface that has those terminal-based screens that you see. Here's my workers. So I have my quokka worker and the different threads that it spawns if you're familiar with quokka-prime in any amount of detail. So here is some of the stuff, and we'll just allow this to go ahead and finish indexing. Okay, so it has finished its work and everything is indexed. Let's take a look at some of the code. So let's start with the server. Let's start looking at the quokka server.py and see what it knows about and what it doesn't. It's basically done indexing only. It's analyzing this file to see what any errors might be or what software might need to be installed. And so at the end result of this is going to be there will be a number of these things that we are using that need to be installed. Now we're not going to install those all right now, rather we're going to install them as we need them as we are building our own quokka-prime. Hey, thanks for watching this episode on quokka-prime from scratch. I'm Chuck Black. If you do have questions or comments, feel free to leave a message with this video. I'm also on Twitter at Chuck A. Black. If you want to send email with a question, comment, or just to say hi, the email address you can reach me at is python.52.weeks@gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel. I hope these lessons are helping you to achieve your goals towards becoming a real software developer. So long for now, and see you at the next episode.